Okay, this is my cutting station. It comes with the door if you want it on the door. Also, to all the doors that are out there before I came up with the cutting station, if you want it, you can go to the website and this will be mailed to you, okay, as is, and then you just find somebody to tack weld it right on. All right. Do me a favor, Mike. Give me that. It also comes, even if you don't want it to be tacked onto the door, it comes with holes where you can lag it into anywhere in the firehouse or on your training grounds. Okay, and I'll show you what it does. First of all, we got the usual. You got down here, you got, this takes up to 3/4 inch rebar. You tighten it up, and you take your saw and you're cutting this way. Okay, you cut, you loosen it up, you send it through, you cut more. Okay, it's a regular rebar cutter on the bottom. Okay? But the beauty of this is, and you know the deal, everybody's like, how do we find locks? Do we have to pay for locks? What do we do? Oh, we find a lock, it's already locked. How are we going to use it? What you're going to do here, my cutting station, you make your own locks. You get threaded rod, up 3/8 inch threaded rod from a Home Depot or Lowe's, anywhere, hardware store. You send it through this. It's a bender. First of all, you're going to make it 2-foot sections. You're going to cut a 6-foot piece into 2-foot sections. You're going to mark middle. So that's 1-foot section, right? Okay, send it through here. So you see that middle, that 1-foot piece on that mark, and you're going to bend it around. You're going to make your own shackles, all right? Now, there's your lock shackles. You drop it in here, drop it down, you put your lock body on it. You open this up, open it up like this. Drop the lock body on like that, and you tighten up. And for the guys who own my door, the 9/16 that you put the spike blocks in with, it's the same, use the same ratchet, 9/16. Just tighten it up. All right, you don't have to tighten it up too much because he's going to be cutting it. Then when the lock body falls, we'll open it up, we'll slide it on again. He'll cut again, and he'll cut again. Then when the shackle gets short, we'll show you. We'll take it off with the duckbill or the Halligan tool, all right? Okay, you ready to cut, Mike? You got Mike Hapko from Firefighter, Mike Hapko the Hawk from Firefighter University. Firefighter trainer, excellent. They run a great company out there. All right, we highly recommend them. And he'll be cutting this in a second. All right. Also, before Mike starts cutting, all right, I just want to explain. You have standoffs back here. You see them? After I tightened up, they're actually ratchets that hold. I don't have to hold it back on the back, and they stand the lock off, so that after he cuts, it's not going to shatter his blade, especially if he uses aluminum oxide blade. After he cuts through the shackles, it won't be shattering his blade. Even if he hits this, it's going to stand off. It's perfect, all right? And this here, up top, keeps it from riding out, all right? Safety thing right there. So, drops the blade in. This is going to keep it from riding out. You got standoffs in the back. Boom! You've seen it first. Firehouse Innovations. Remember. All right. Now I'm just gonna loosen this up, drop the 2 out, drop it back on, and the next guy gets to cut. All right. Beautiful. Nice job cutting there, Mike. It's Mike Hapko the Hawk, Firefighter University. Excellent trainers over there. Him and John Riker, Chief John Riker. Now we're just going to tighten it up. As easy as that. For all guys who have my door already, it's a 9/16. It's the same size as you use to hold the spike block in it, the wooden spike block at the top. It's the same fitting, okay? Ready to go, Mike? Ready to go. Now we just here we go again. Okay, now it gets interesting. We can let him cut again, another guy cut again, and then put it on the short shackle. Or at this point, you can tell your firefighters, all right, do me a favor, Danny, give me that duck bill. You can say, okay, if you had a duck bill, maybe you could drop it in here. But look at this, the shackles are too long for the duck bill. All right. At that point, tell your firefighters, you got to think on the fly. If you didn't have a saw available and it had a long shackle like that, you could drop this in, the Halligan, and then use the duck bill and blast it off. Okay? But we'll let Mike cut one more time, and then we'll go for the short shackle, and we'll do duck bill or we'll do Halligan. All right? But I'm just saying, we teach you guys a lot of different lessons. Okay? Blast it right off. All right? Okay, one more minute. Mike, I cut these shackles down 4 times. Now we're short. The shackle's very short. You bring it up like this. Again, tighten it up the same way. Now we're going to use the duck bill or the Halligan tool to blast the lock off. So now you got it up there, and always wear gloves. Don't do like I say. Don't do like I do. Do as I say. Use gloves, guys. All right. Tighten this up because you never know. You get burrs on here or whatever. If you don't have gloves on, you're going to get cut. All right. Well, after my cut, there was those parts that came out very hot. All right. You want to avoid that. On. Now we tighten this up. Now it's just the same as getting a lock in the field with a short shackle. If we don't have a saw, we're going to blast this lock off. We can either do it a couple of ways. You can take the point of the Halligan, if that's what you got where you are, and you can hit straight down and blow this lock off. You can do that, or if you have a duck bill nearby, your rig is nearby, you grab the duck bill, you can blast the duck bill in there and blast that lock off. All right, what we're going to do now with the short shackles, Danny Taylor from the 332 Grafton Street. He's going to come in here and hold this. All right. Now, this is if you don't have a duck bill, guys. Use the duck bill if you have a duck bill. You don't have a duck bill, put the Halligan point in, okay? And all you got to do, the hitter, just make sure you don't hit and slide and hurt the guy's hand, all right? It's a dangerous job. It is what it is, all right? Try and stay right on the head of the Halligan, and I'm going to beat it until the lock comes off, all right? You ready, Dan?
Yep.
Put the duck bill in. This time, the duck bill is a wedge tool, all right? I'm going to hit it down, and you can see what it's going to do. It's going to, every hit it in, it gets wider, so it's going to force the lock body off, all right? The only thing you got to make sure you don't do with a wedge tool like this is put it in this way. This is a no-go. You're wedging against the 2 shackles, especially on American hardened lock. It's not going to go anywhere. All right? It's not made for that. It's made to push the lock body off the shackle. So this is the way Danny's going to put it in. He's going to call for the hit, and I'm just going to blast it. All right? Anytime you're ready, Danny.
Ready?
Hit. Hit. Nice. Okay. Goes a lot better than the Halligan because it's a wedge tool. And we're going to show you too if you had a longer shackle. Come in here with the duckbill. Now look at this. The shackles are a little longer. So look, the duckbill is basically the wedge tool is actually useless here. So we're just giving you a training tip on top of all. Hey, listen, you got something like this, you train your guys all the time, stuff like this. If the shackle's too long, then he's going to take up that space with the Halligan. Then he's going to drop this in, okay? And he's going to hold them both. Now, when the lock goes, you just got to watch the tools with your legs. That's why it tells you here, wear full PPE. We're not doing that because we're stupid. Right? Not you, Danny, I'm stupid. All right. So here we go. You got to watch the tools. He knows he's good on this. Okay. I'm going to come down. He's going to tell me when to hit, and we're basically taking up the space with the Halligan, and we're going to blow this lock off. Okay. You good, Dan? Yep. And just remember, the short shackles. After you cut a bunch of times and you have the short shackle, you can use the shackle over and over and over. You can just keep using it over and over. So it's just like having or buying locks, but you're not spending anything on it. All right. And you also got 4 cuts out of it, and that's only 2 foot of a threaded rod, guys. All right, you're buying in 6-foot sections. Cost effective, best anywhere. Firehouse Innovations. Seen it first. All right. We make them rugged. We make them last, right? Ready? Hit. 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 Beautiful. Nicely done. Rebar in now. I'm going to have Mike Hopko cut some rebar for us, the Hawk. All right. And I changed to a 3/4 inch socket for this. Oops. Some arrow material. Right, Mike?
Yep.
You good?
I'm going to make 2 cuts, all right? One standing and one on one knee.
Whatever. Sounds good.